J'ai l'honneur de vous présenter M. James Temerty, qui s'est distingué par ses réalisations en tant qu'entrepreneur et philanthrope. James Temerty is a visionary entrepreneur and philanthropist whose life's work reflects a deep commitment to innovation, community service, and global impact. Born in Ukraine's Donbas region and raised in Montreal after immigrating to Canada in 1950, Mr. Temerty began his entrepreneurial journey early. While studying at Sir George Williams University, he founded the University Student Business Association and brought Dick Clark's American Bandstand to Montreal. That name may not be familiar to some of today's graduates, but your parents and grandparents will know. This was a big deal. And it was his first, but not last, very successful venture. Over 4 decades, Mr. Temerty has led transformative businesses in technology and renewable energy. He owned ComputerLand franchises, co-founded Softchoice Corporation and Northland Power Incorporated, now a global clean energy leader. He later founded MOLLI Surgical Inc, an award-winning medical technology firm advancing breast cancer treatment. He is a member of the Order of Canada and the recipient of multiple awards and honors. Together with his wife, Louise, Mr. Temerty established the Temerty Foundation in 1997, channeling their success into causes close to their hearts: healthcare, education, and cultural initiatives in Canada and abroad. Since its founding, the foundation has donated hundreds of millions of dollars to Canadian institutions, making a meaningful difference in the lives of many, now and for decades to come. His legacy is one of extraordinary vision, philanthropic generosity, and enduring impact. Madame la Chancelière, au nom du Sénat et du Conseil d'administration de l'Université, j'ai le privilège et l'honneur de vous présenter M. James Temerty afin que vous lui décerniez un doctorat en droit honoris causa.
And now, Dr. Temerty will present his convocation address.
Merci, Madame Chancellor. And good morning, Mr. President and Vice Chancellor, honored platform guests, and most importantly, graduates, your parents, your family, and your friends. It's indeed an honor to be here with you, in my case, returning to the city where I grew up and to this magnificent Place des Armes, which, of course, when I was living in Montreal, I had been on the other side of the stage, never up here. So it's a special pleasure. I attended Sir George Williams University, one of the founding institutions that, together with Loyola, that became Concordia, as you know. And what I want to do in the short time that I have is to convey some things that over my 83 years of living and many decades of doing business, I thought might be helpful to graduates as you enter the workforce. As I was thinking about the life and how it has been for me, it occurred to me that really it was marked by three chunks of time, three stages in life. I'm in the third stage now. And I'd like to take you through those stages very briefly. But first of all, and respectfully, let me say that you are not yet fully formed. You have an education, you have a degree, but you are still raw. I was certainly raw, probably more raw than most when I left Sir George William University. By the way, full disclosure, without a degree, and somehow IBM saw fit to hire me, even though it wasn't their policy. Their policy was you had to be a graduate. So if you're thinking that your education is behind you, well, it is not. If anything now, what you will be learning in this first stage of your life will be even more urgent and important to how the rest of your life unfolds. So it'll be intense, but you'll be in control. There will be no examinations. The only examinations will be internal to yourself. So in this first stage, which can last for a few years, in my case, probably more like 12 years, you will be honing the rough diamond that you are to reveal the better facets of your character. And you'll be doing this with your power of observation. Every day, you will encounter new work experiences, big and small. You will meet people, peers, bosses, and hopefully in your nature, you will have that ability to discern the good from the not so good and make the right choice each time. You will be joining, you will be networking in order to learn and experience from the giants that you encounter. You will be thrown into new situations from which you will gain experience that will fuel your future growth. And while you're developing your character, and Paracelsus once said, the character of a physician may be more profoundly acting on the patient than all the drugs employed. Now that applies to every walk of life. You enter a meeting wanting to persuade the group to your point of view. Who you are, how you're respected, your character will do more to convey your point and to win the argument than the actual words that you use. So in that stage, you will want to build a reputation of integrity, dependability, responsibility, and reliability. When you have that, people want to be associated with you. People will want to follow you. One of the things that you will want to learn early, you probably have this already, is at every opportunity, you want to not only meet expectations, but beat them. Be a little early. Somebody wants a report from you by Thursday, have it done by Tuesday. Surprise people by being a step ahead. And every little thing that you do as you're building your career, try to do it better than it was done before. Somebody hands you a template and says, do this project, this is how we do it. Look at the template, but shake your head and say, I'm going to do it differently, and I'm going to do it better. This is how we grow. There's something else I'd like to say. Young people have this fear of FOMO, fear of missing out. Young people tend to rush to enjoy experiences almost greedily, thinking that they will miss out. But that's wrong. You'll learn that all through life, every period of your life opens up new opportunities for enjoyment. Don't try to cram it all in your early years, thinking that I'm 40, it'll be too late, I'm 50, it'll be too late. That's not the case. There's always something there. And after a while, you'll be past this first stage of building yourself. And nature somehow senses that you're ready, and then you enter the second stage, and you will be challenged, and curves will be thrown in your direction. And that second stage can last for decades, and it's really the stage that defines your life. You will fight your way past many crises. I certainly did. I wish I had the time to tell you of some of them because they're quite funny. And I survived. Even having a senior bank executive in one of the bank towers in Toronto suggest to me that I should jump out the window. I said to him, well, George, and that's not his name, if it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger. But you'll meet those hazardous moments with equanimity because you will find yourself on top of your game. You'll be walloped and buffeted by all kinds of forces. And as Churchill said, when you're going through hell, keep on going. Don't quit. This second stage is the most productive stage of your life. A long time ago, I thought my family would develop a family crest. And the initials that would be on that crest would be V, A, and S. V for Veritas, A for Audace, and S, my wife would jump in and say smart, and I would stop her. I think you know what she was thinking. But the S was Spiritas. So Veritas, Audace, Spiritas. Spiritas is because, you know, you are more than your physical body, and you should spend some time on the spiritual side of your life. But I want to talk about audace. Already mentioned Veritas, integrity. On audace, the German philosopher Goethe said, whatever you can do or dream you can, begin it. Boldness has power and magic in it. All manner of things will come to your assistance that you would not have imagined. And in this period, especially in the early part of the most productive stage of your life, you will be getting a lot of counsel. Friends, associates, lawyers. But here's the thing that you want to remember. You should seek everyone's counsel, but follow your own. You can only execute your counsel because you have your own counsel fully developed inside you. Trust your intuition, but then work like hell to make it happen. Then you'll find yourself eventually in stage 3, where I am. I don't speak about it the same way as the other 2 stages because I'm not on the other side of stage 3 yet, and I'm in no hurry to get there. But at this point, if you've lived your life well, your head will lie sweetly on the pillow because you were good, you did good, and you didn't cause pain. Graduates, a hearty congratulations to you. I wish you Godspeed and good fortune. And now go out there, make Concordia proud, and help us build an even better Canada than it is today. Thank you so much.
Wow. Thank you, Dr. Temerty, for sharing your wisdom with us.